I've pretty much been in the DC metropolitan area the vast majority of my life. I came up from Louisiana when I was 4 years old.
And how did you feel about the transition? Was it a good transition?
Well, I guess it was a pretty bizarre situation because my mother's side of the family, everyone is black, and my father's side of the family, everyone was white. So my father thought it would be better just to live up here with basically my white family as opposed to living with my black family down in Louisiana. Well, in the daytime I work at the American Geophysical Union, but that's basically just my my daytime job. I kind of think of myself as becoming more of a full-time musician now. I got a experimental hip-hop project called Enoch ue212.
His finger on the trigger bomb again. In case you forgetting, the CIA saying to the war politicians, blaming all the humanitarian missions. But it's all just a crusade. Pentagon seeks civilians as being in the grand scheme. Sorry, I wish this was a bad dream. This is the way of the founding father, our president, who had to relieve the slaves and capture these residents.
And that's something I've been working on. I think it's been coming up on 3 years now.
What are your latest projects with that?
Well, we have a show coming up on the 24th of October at the Atlas Performing Arts Center, 1333 H Street, Northeast DC. So come check that out. It's $10, kind of pricey, but I'll make it worth your $10.
And you're not in that band alone. It's not.
Now I am. Project. Now it's just me.
It's a solo project.
It has become a solo project. At this show, I have my friend Paul. He'll be playing drums and some keyboards.
Why are you so nationalistic, narcissistic? You keep the world from seeing polls and statistics, but don't see the world and see above all evil criminals. You are so nationalistic, narcissistic. You keep the world from opinion polls and statistics, but don't see the world and see above all these evil criminals.
One of our better shows, because I think that like the rushing around, and we got there, and you know we didn't have time to think about the performance beforehand. It was just like when we got there, we had to set up and we had to perform. So that performance was with my partner Litter, and for the past probably 2 years, it's just been me and him doing the Enoch ue212 thing. Originally, it started as we had a drummer, we had a guitar player, we had a bass player, and we had 2 other people. Well, we did, outside of playing around the DC area, we did 2 shows in New York during the Republican National Convention protest. And one show was just like a spontaneous thing, and that was really nice because we had no idea. When we went to New York, we didn't think we'd be playing any shows. Then all of a sudden we got some emails and talked to some people, and we wound up playing 2 shows. And those were really, really good shows because it seemed like it was an event focused on something. And I think we kind of like, lent a voice to like, what was going on in the world at that particular time and what was going on in New York at that particular time.
With these census reports and lies distort true meanings of facsimiles of mass information. The Nazi collaboration with the IBM Corporation is these rounding control tactics. Lies in history, not even constructed with the skill of a blacksmith. What can one expect? Style government that has brought to slavery, segregation, mass disparity of the wages, intimidation of women through the construction of metal cages. These war criminals, Colin Powell. War criminals, Paul Bremer. War criminals, George W. Bush. World criminals, the whole current administration. World criminals, trying to lose the rights. World criminals.
Well, my uncle used to take me to rock concerts when I was really, really young. I think I was like 6 years old when I saw my first rock concert, and I believe it was Rush. And probably my first love became like classic rock and the classic rock bands. And I still think to this day that's probably my biggest influence. Like, you know, I probably can't go a day without listening to at least one Led Zeppelin song.